I touched the screen and it went into the other direction and what have you. So anyway, tonight's out for walkies with Wolf Dog and Arctic, and the missus brought her along. Say hello.
Hello, hello.
Bright lights. And we're out just making sure we're on Sasquatch patrol to make sure there's none coming into our garden to eat the apple trees before they've even got apples on them. So don't want them Sasquatches, big feet, big foots, or any other evil monsters here. So you may have noticed, or you will notice over the next few weeks and days, if you're watching this on the VOD, that I have decided that my shorts that I put out a lot of, you've noticed, are going to increase over the next few weeks. I was putting out 4 per day, and they're going to increase to between 7 and 8 per day shorts, that is, every few hours. And they're also going to have, so I'll explain how these came about. These are, there's an online thing called Vizard, and where it does it, you upload your videos to it. You pay a subscription, of course, nothing's for free these days, but you pay, you upload your video, and then it cuts it into shorts for you, finds the best bits and whatever, cuts them into shorts, adds the dynamic captions and whatever. And I've noticed that my shorts, sometimes I'm going on talking and I'm not showing anything. It's like right now, right? I'm walking through here. So Vizard is putting in B-roll for me. And B-roll, if you don't know, if you're not in the know, is secondary or B-roll, B film. So it's fill-in elements. So say I'm talking about something, then it'll put a bit of film, a bit of stock footage into that shot and create a nicer experience for the viewer. So a lot of times I'm talking about bears and whatever, and they'll put a bear in there and all kinds of stuff like that. So if I was joking about Sasquatches and Bigfoots and things like that, and eyes watching you in the dark, then it puts in eyes in the dark, things like that, and it makes the shorts a bit more fun. But these are only for the live shorts, right? There's no, there's going to be no none of that in real shorts, you know, coming from the build or from Elena's shorts. They would spoil it completely. So you'll notice the shorts are going to get some B-roll treatment over the next few weeks, and there's a lot of them coming as I getting prepared to run up to moving up to Starea Russa and back to the build. That's where we're going shortly. News updates. Today we went and actually did my registration, but it takes a week, so I have to wait till Monday to get it back again. Everything. Hello there, Mega Onyx something. Hold on, sorry. Megatron X Orcs. How you doing? So as we got the registration done today, we have to wait a week. So it's Monday. I go back and basically I hand them my passport, and they put a stamp in it and whatever. And it's an internal. So in Russia, there's 2 types of passport. You've got a grand passport and you've got an internal passport. And the grand passport is what you would use if you travel in the country, other countries. And there's an internal passport or an internal ID system. So you've got like looks like a passport for all good, but it's only for inside Russia, and you use that within Russia as your document. And in that goes things like if you're married, you'd get a stamp in there to say you're married, who you're married to. It's also where your permanent address is stamped, or if you've got temporary residency or temporary address, they put that, all that kind of stuff, all gets put in there. I'm great. So anyway, so that'll be back on Monday. That's good. Tomorrow, possibly, we're going to buy a car or look at a car. Either tomorrow or the day after, or this week anyway. This week is car week. And my registration is coming back on Monday. So I have to go back there if you want to even collect it. Once that's done, possibly either buy a car and re-register my wife's name, and then I'll just insure it, which is fine. But it's difficult to do it without my passport. So, although I have got it on what they call Gossaslugi, which is a government app that you have on your phone, and with that you can get information about. There's There's all kinds of things you can get from Gosford but basically all your details are held on there, your passport, your driver's license, all electronically done. It's all very clever. And so maybe I can do it with that. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll wait for that anyway. So car hunting this week, starting tomorrow. I've already seen something today. Basically I want a cheap car to get us up to Novgorod as quickly as possible without taking out a huge bunch of credit, which I don't want. So basically a station wagon, or universal they're called here, station wagon or something like that. Anyway, that's the plan. How you doing, Ronnie Cheese? How you doing? And so that's the plan anyway. So hopefully, what I'm hoping is by the end of Monday, get my registration back. Hopefully by then we'll have a car, whether car be registered and get plates, because when you buy a car here, you don't just inherit the plates of the last owner. You actually re-register the car and you get new plates for it from the police department. So kind of a day trip down to there is always fun. So yeah, quite a bit to do. But hopefully, if all goes to well this week, I'm hoping by the end of next week, I'm hopefully that we'll be in Novgorod and the build will be starting up there. So what I'm doing is I'm burning through shorts now. All the shorts are stacked up. They're all being burnt through. So that's why it's going to be shorts heavy for a while. But they've all got the B-roll in to make them a bit nice, a bit of user experience. And depending how they go, whether everybody likes them or not, is whether I depend to keep them that way. Hi, bye. hello, Ronnie Cheese. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. Everything is coming. There was something else on the channel there. At least a short went out today, and it was really nothing to do with Ukraine or the war or anything like that. But somebody wrote a comment on there that was kind of trolling me. I'm not one to be upset by trolls. They don't worry me one bit. But that's they basically say, why did Russia invade Ukraine and all the rest of it? And so I thought I'd come out here. I wrote in the comments what catch me in the live stream. So here I am. So what's my stance on the Ukraine-Russian war? Or we call it here special military operation. What's my stance on it? My stance is this. Nobody wanted a war. Nobody wanted a war. Russia did not want to invade Ukraine. Russia did not invade Ukraine just out of the blue. It's not as it's proposed in the Western media at all. When Maidan happened, we were sat here horrified, and my wife Elena there. She said there's going to be a war now. There's going to be a war after this, and predictably we sat horrified. I mean, if you don't know, Russia, Belarus, Ukraine, it's kind of one big family. We have family in Ukraine, we have family in Belarus, and we're all kind of mixing together. And so you're talking about almost civil war levels. It's heartbreaking for everybody. On the Ukraine side, Belarusian side, on the Russian side, probably Lithuania and Latvia and all the Baltic countries have probably all got relatives in and around Estonia. They've all got relatives who are involved in this. It's heartbreaking for everybody. And somebody wrote that Putin's smiling about it. Well, I doubt it. Yeah, thousands of young men have been killed. Young women, men, women, children, not just soldiers but civilians. And it's really heartbreaking. Nobody wants to see it. So my stance is I would like to see it end as quickly as possible. But it was a necessary evil. It was a necessary evil that had to be done. And I'm glad it was done. That's my stance on it. And I won't say any more on the subject. It's not just a touchy subject for me. It's a personal, something I'm invested in. I mean, if you're in a foreign country and you've got no relatives here, and Russia's just a far away, cold country. I get that, and it means nothing to you. But for us here, it's we've watched this year in, year out now. We know people who've been killed there. We know of things like this. So for us, it's personal and it's heartbreaking. It's not a joke. Nobody's laughing about it. It is not as the Western media paints it to be at all. Russia didn't just invade. And for those who are waving the flag, blue and yellow rag I call it, about Ukraine, ask yourself where were your protests when Ukraine was bombing its own citizens in Donbass for 8 years before Russia got involved in it? Where were your protests when that happened? The protests didn't appear, did they? Because the Western audience, the Western media kept it absolutely quiet. So that's my opinion on it, and that's the end of it. That's all I'm going to say on it. I've done. My rant is over. Got it out my system. It's been. I don't get annoyed by trolls, but I get annoyed that people have been pumped full of rubbish for no reason on a narrative by a media that is biased. Without, I mean, you say that Russia's got we're silenced and all the rest of it, and we're not allowed to do this and that and the other. Well, really, if that's the case, why are they silencing Russian media in foreign countries? Why has RT been banned? Why do people get arrested for Facebook posts in the UK? Why does an old woman who's got a placard saying Free Palestine in London at 80 years old get arrested and dragged off by 4 cops, which has been all over the media? So think before you judge other countries' actions, and it was a necessary action that was taken. That's all I'm going to say about it. My stance is the president I support, as I would do, because he's pulled miracles for the country. He really has. He's put us on a stable footing where sanctions don't affect us. We're not going crazy with mad inflation. The economy's not collapsed as it's predicted. We're fully safe and protected. Nothing's really hit Russia, the mainland in Russia at all. Very, very rare and few and far between there's anything actually been done here. So yeah, that's how it is here. Other than that, life's good. I will be soon returning to Novgorod. I've got a real good feeling about it. If you haven't seen my wife's video, there she is.
Hello.
If you haven't seen her video, get and bloody watch it for her. It's only a 3-minute video, anyway. So I can tell you the truth about that video, shall I? And why it's in portrait mode. And how it came about. That video was taken actually about a year before we started YouTube. And that's why it was filmed in portrait. It was filmed actually for WhatsApp friends, for friends on WhatsApp. It wasn't actually filmed for YouTube. And that's why it came out like that. And it's only the fact that I recovered these videos from her old phone. When I inherited her old phone, I got the data card out of it and started hunting through and saving all the photos and all that, because what have you. And I found these videos, and that's where they came from, apart from the one we made up here. Other than that, they were all old videos, so that's why it's kind of in portrait mode. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. Going forward, her videos will be in landscape and in 4K and much better presented. If you haven't seen that video, I got her to do an English intro. We sat in the woods here, and I got her to carefully repeat my words. Hello, I'm Elena, welcome to my world. And that's going to be a thing going forward, or something like that. Welcome to my pond, or welcome to my town, or welcome to my house, or whatever it's going to be. So, but it's hard for her to do that. You can obviously hear her heavy accent in the video, but it was fun to do. Maybe I'll put the outtakes from that little bit of video someday, and do the outtakes of her practicing English. It's quite funny, and what have you. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But she doesn't speak English. She speaks a little bit of English, but tiny amounts. Hello, and little bits. Doesn't really speak English at all. We don't communicate in English, we communicate in Russian, which means that while I'm talking on this live stream, she can't understand a word I'm saying, most of it. Is that right?
Is that right?
Understand everything I'm saying?
Understand?
Understand?
Understand.
Understand silly?
No.
No.
Little.
So I asked her, do you understand everything? She said, no, only a little bit. So there you go. There's your answer. It's that's how it is. So Yeah, we're looking at car tomorrow. If for the car people, we're looking at a Mitsubishi, probably. Hey, behave you. A Mitsubishi in petrol. I'm not fond of, what is that in the ground? Something shiny. Oh, I know. The reflector from somebody's car. So, I'm not keen on petrol cars at all. I don't like them. I prefer diesels. But with an old car that I'm going to get, and the fact that once we're in Novgorod, we don't actually travel too much up there. We're kind of, every day on the maximum I do is go to the shops, and usually I walk to the shops actually because it's good for me, and I like, after I've been working all day on the build, it's nice to actually walk to the shops and just relax, and I like the walk, so we don't actually use car much up there. We don't have to fetch anything. If we want anything delivered, like say the material or something, not had much delivered actually, then I can go and collect it from Ozone, which is mainly the insulation between the beams, and probably will have to do that as soon as I get it there because I've forgotten how much I've got. But anyway, so there's that. But other than that, we don't do a lot of travelling about. The shop is so close, everything's so close up there. It's really, even if I have to go to the supermarket, it's still only a kilometre away. It's half a mile or something, 3/4 of a mile or something. So it's nothing, and we're quite okay with that. So really, diesel car for economics is not necessary, and the fact that an older diesel car are a bitch to start in winter here if it goes very cold, whereas petrol much easier to start because they haven't got higher torque, have they? So probably a Mitsubishi. I think they call them a Gallant in Russian, or Gallant in English. A Mitsubishi Gallant. I think that's the car we're looking at tomorrow. I think green. Got a few dents on it, whatever. But we'll have a look. And, já to bylo Volvo сказал, когда едет, смотри, машина красивая, он недалеко едет, смотри, тоже. Он проверит VIN. So we've got a friend who's coming, and he's going to look at he's an expert on this stuff, and he's going to come and look at the VIN number for us and all that, because he says even from a company, it can be as bad as buying it from an ordinary person. So he'll come and help us out there. So always good to have friends in Russia. I help him out, he helps me out, I help my boss out, he helps me out. So it's all good like that, and whatever. This is the Banya as usual. Past it looks very pretty at night time. It does look pretty through the woods, doesn't it? It does. Den of iniquity, Война. Den of iniquity.
Что?
Знаешь, что это den of iniquity?
Нет.
Den of iniquity, это den, den, что это? Это место, где волк спрятал под землю. Или
Яма, пещера, да.
Yeah. Это den. Iniquity, это iniquity. How do you spell iniquity in Russian? I don't know. Iniquity. Место, где репутация не очень.
Понятно. Публичный дом называется.
Публичный дом, может быть.
Публичный, да. Или,
So,
прости, Господи.
yeah, so den of iniquity. It kind of, it's a чуть-чуть смешно, den of iniquity. Это шутка тоже. Это тоже, да? Потом это секс, и люди смеются от секса. So anyway, I'll explain what that meant about the fact that it's saunas, same as anywhere else in the world, have extra services, of course, as they would for dirty old men, probably. And you can go there and you can no doubt get extra service. I've never been in there. I don't know anybody who's even been in there, so I don't know, but I'm guessing that's what goes on in there. At an educated guess, being an adult and of a certain age, you get to know these things, don't you? And their reputation precedes them, kind of thing. So, but anyway, that's what that is. Novgorod this year, a lot to see. We will be live streaming from the town 100%, at least one day per week. There is so much to see. There is the Living Museum, which is fantastic, where they make salt still by hand. I'm thinking about later on, as the channel grows, that and maybe when sanctions stop, I can actually pull stuff out. But maybe the hand made salt or hand filtered salt from it, it's kind of a pinkish colour because of all the minerals. It's something very, very different. Maybe I will make up there and make handmade salt and do giveaways at some point. Probably, maybe a little bag of salt from there, something unique. So that's kind of where I'm looking at it. Just
Sorry.
So that's kind of what I'm thinking about. If anybody wants that, I'll probably do that at some point. It's going to cost nothing, and hey, you know what? A little piece of Russia coming in the post of handmade salt might be something different for somebody. And there's that to see. We also have the natural geyser. That's not geyser actually. It's a pressured well, a mineral well, and it shoots water out at like, I don't know how many thousands of litres a minute. It's like huge thing. So we'll go down there to live stream from there. We'll also be live streaming from the river Polist down there, and from the Living Bridge. Living Bridge is a wooden bridge, called the Living Bridge, and it's one of the last remaining wooden bridges in Russian towns, and it's still there in the main town. So there's that to see. What else we've got to see? There's Distovsky's house. Don't know if we can live stream there, but we'll try. We've got the old waterworks. If you don't know about the waterworks in Staraya Russa, it's artisan water. So it's very, very old water. It's an old sea below ground, and they've dipped into it, and it's mineral rich. Really fantastic water to drink. Something you would buy in shops normally, and it comes through the tap. So it's brilliant. What else we've got to see? There's the old waterworks there anyway. Not sure if we can do that. There's an old abandoned prison there. Maybe I can do that. Live stream from there, I'm not sure. What else we got? Oh, there's so much there. There's lots of things to see. And just generally, the rural town of Staraya Russa, a real, not, I mean, a lot of YouTubers go around, especially Russian YouTubers, they're buggers for it. They go around and find the dirtiest, horrible, most worn down rural town they can find in the world with one house there, one drunk, and they film it and they make out that it's like, this is typical Russia, and it's not. It very much is not. There is always going to be run-down towns. There is run-down towns in every country of the world, but they go out the way to and basically it's looking at sympathy. You know, the sympathy vote. You know, look how terrible it is for me living here. How I can't escape poverty. You know, a lot of rubbish. And you're really suckered into believing this, and really they don't help the reputation of Russia to the Western audience. So my mission is this summer to show you a thriving rural town that is absolutely gorgeous. You're really going to be in for a surprise, shock, horror, whatever, of seeing a real Russian town live streamed from Russia without any drunks, alcoholics, druggies, homeless, and all the rest of it, and all the bad things, boarded up shops, and all the rest of it. None of that. It's a thriving town, and I can't wait to show it to you. It's going to be a real eye-opener for some people. They won't believe it. They'll think I'm lying, or it's AI town or something I've been accused of before, AI shops. It's funny, that. So really want to show you that this summer, and hopefully one of the first things I'm going to do when I get back up there, apart from getting settled in, one of the first things I'm going to do is live stream from the town. That is going to be one of my missions this year, to get some of that on camera and show you just how nice it is. Probably before the tourist pile, because it is a resort town, and we do get tourists up there. So a lot of Chinese tourists come up there. So kind of that way, it's a good thing, because I've got the water tower as well in the central square, which is absolutely gorgeous at night time. I'm hopefully going to go out there very early in the morning when there's nobody about and get some beautiful shots of that with the camera, what have you. That's kind of coming. There's going to be lots of things like that coming on the community. Look out for community posts for things that spot up there. Hopefully you get quite a bit of photography. I'm not the best photographer, but I've only just started using the DSLR, to be honest, but I'm going to try. So far I've had some good results with very little effort. The Canon camera kind of does everything for you. There's lots of different modes to play with, so hopefully get some beautiful shots up there this year. So the live stream, yeah, expect that. Expect live stream. We're also, we've got the drone. I forgot about that. I'm still waiting on motors. It's taking forever to come from China. But the drone, we'll hopefully get drone footage of the frame of the house that I'm building in its forest setting, so you'll be able to see that in its setting at last, which I've been dying to show you. It's been very difficult to do it, so I can't live stream it, but I can get it on film, and you'll see bits of drone footage appearing in videos as I go forward into the story of the build. You'll catch it. Build is going to be very different this year. We're doing it story driven rather than immigrant telegrams group driven. So this year we're doing story driven, so you'll get an explanation, a demonstration of what I'm doing, and then a final result, followed probably by some kind of drone footage. That's kind of the way I'm looking at it. There'll be a much nicer season 3 for a viewer, and the shorts will be nice. Everything can be nice this year. Obviously, the channel is only, I think, 10 months in or something, or 9 or 10 months into this channel. That's all it is, really. And obviously, I'm learning. I do have another electric channel, but electrics are very close up and not the same as what I'm doing in this channel. So I don't mention that channel. It's a secret channel. You find it if you want to find it. If you're looking hard enough, you'll find it. And but anyway, so it's very different kind of filming for me. I'm not a professional creator. I'm a bloke in a mad Englishman in a forest building a house. You know, that's kind of where I am. And the channel is actually secondary to that. It's not. You see, there's a lot of, you don't know, a lot of these cabins built in the forest, a lot of them are using crews. They're using camera crews and design crews and all kinds of crews. They're all paid, a lot of them are paid actors as well. And you can actually hire a forest plot to do your off-grid build on. And then when you're done, you take it all down and take it away. So a lot of it's dishonest. It's selling you a dream. Well, I'm not showing you a dream. I'm showing you reality. Reality of a build that's been built by hand by one person, solo, and it takes time. It's not something I can't do a man builds cabin in forest in 3 days. It doesn't happen that way. It takes a lot of effort, a long time. So that's why it's a long process. And it's probably going to go on. I would say the house build will go on for quite a long time. We're talking probably, I'm thinking kind of 6 seasons, kind of where I'm looking to get it finished up. I might be wrong, I might be right, but also there's things like finances that you don't see, obviously. Finance when you're building a house and you live in. So I've got 2 houses now on the go. I've got this one in St. Petersburg here, and we've got that one up there. So yeah, finances. We're in 2 houses, not easy. So 2 lots of electric, 2 lots of everything, you know, double kind of thing. Except down here, fair enough, we only pay electric. We've got gas, it's kind of off grid. We've only got the electric, that's the only thing that is on grid, everything else is off. So kind of not much to pay for that. Up there we don't have anything up there actually. We get electric from our neighbour, not got a hook up yet. We can get it, it's easy enough to get it, it's just the finances. And I thought it was pointless in paying for electric if we're not going to be there. So what's the point of it hooked up all winter? So we didn't hook it up, and we just borrowed it from the neighbour, and then later on we will get it hooked up, and all that'll be put into video how it's done. I'm not just building the frame of the house, I'll be doing the insulating the house, everything you can think of. The heating system to a degree. The heating system, I'm not perfect on that. Some of it I'll be putting, some of it I'm getting hired help for that. The rest of it I'll be doing water system. There is no water system. It's central water up there, all mains water up there, straight from the artisan well. So that's brilliant. Not much to do with that. We're also so the electrics I'll be doing myself. The septic tank I'll be doing myself. Got a proven system for that. We've got one here. That's the only thing that will be going up there is the septic, because that's accepted in rural areas that septic is the only way to go. I can hear the dog bloody barking. So that's all going to be done. That'll all be on film. It's all going to take time. So even if probably, what I'm hoping is that I'll produce enough videos this summer that will keep the video series running right through winter. So really, season 3 may never end. It may be a complete season. I'll have to split it at some point, but where I don't know. Maybe I'll split it year on year. So kind of December, season 3 ends, season 4 begins. I don't know how we're gonna do that, but we'll think about how we're gonna do it. Probably gonna work over this winter, next winter. Sorry. Probably gonna work. Probably do delivery driver. That's kind of where I'm looking at it now. That's also why I want a light car. If I can do that, because this winter I've sat and done nothing, and it's kind of demented me a bit. I was already nuts, and now I've gone even more nuts. So that's just the way it is. So that's the kind of one thing I want to do as well next winter's work. I'm a pensioner, but like I say, building a house is expensive. You tend to run up credit card bills and stuff in the summer, and then pay it off in the winter, kind of thing. So that's, oh my god, I can hear millions of dogs barking. Ah! We're going to get attacked by a dog now.
О,
No, I can see. We can see eyes up.
целая стая.
Yeah, I can see loads of eyes up there. It's watching me on the internet. Which comes this nice. Kind of on anybody just to that. Это собака или волк?
Собаки.
Или медведь?
Собаки.
Really ghosty. You can see eyes up there, dog bark in the distance. There's at least 2 dogs on the street. My dogs have already got tails up. The Arctic has got his tail up and the wolf dog has got his tail down, because wolf dog is in hunt mode, where the dog is in a different mode. I can't show you here, but very different approaches. Смотри, этот Arctic hosting вверх, Jackie вниз. Come here, you two. Arctic, Jackie, come here. Arctic, Jackie, come on. Arctic. No, I thought they'd run up there after them dogs.
Домой.
Домой, come on. Это pretty bagel today. Arctic, no.
Домой.
Come on.
Арчик, куда пошел? Домой.
Домой. Come on. Arctic.
Арчик,
Jackie. Come on. No, I need some.
Там что, собак 10, наверное. 10 собак там уже
Yeah,
собралось.
буде брати минути. Почему 10 собака?
Не знаю, сейчас свадьбы идут.
Jackie, Arctic. Oh, cool. The dogs are up there. There's 10 dogs up there apparently. Like it says. Don't know whose dogs they are, 10 of them. But anyway. What a racket. And dogs here as well. Dogs everywhere here. It's like a bloody living in a kennel or a zoo. I'm not sure who the zookeepers are and who's the inmates. I think they're the keepers and we're the inmates around here. But anyway. It's a lot quieter in our new place. Come on, good boy. Oh, I think with the bracket's got a. On Peter, you don't mind. Sit there. Hey!
Куда пошел?
What are you doing down there? Jackie, come on.
Джеки!
Jackie, come out there.
Джеки!
Jackie! Oh, sorry. Come out there.
Куда
Hey!
пошел?
Come out. Come out there, Jackie.
Джеки! Маленький какой.
Oh, I'm putting my out dealers. Hey! I was about to launch a stone at him. No, he decided that he didn't want a stone launched at him. I'm not going to play down there, so. I've actually thrown loads of stones at him going down there. I've never hit him yet. I think getting close is scary enough for him. He was out there in a flash there. They both were actually. It's quite good. So the house all lit up again. Show you the house here in St. Petersburg. Well, it's not actually St. Petersburg, just outside of it. It's actually part of Vilazy, and they're possibly saying that it might be part of Pikolova. So I don't know what we're going to do part of here when we get this place. Oh God, werewolves! I think. Werewolf? What's that a werewolf?
Не знаю.
Вот волк, мужчина, вот волк люди.
Это там было.
She's forgotten what it is in Russian. Werewolf. I don't know what Russian werewolf is. She don't know either. Oh, useless. Point of having a Russian wife, he's not going to tell you the Russian blooming folklores, honestly. Sometimes I need to get a new Russian wife, don't I? Go on, get in there, woman. Bloody woman. Bloody man. That's the, so this is the house anyway, in St. Petersburg, and that's it. It's all lit up for the night, and wherever she's going in. And it's time for me to say good night to you, nice folks. As ever, thank you for joining me. It's always great to have these night walks, even if it was a bit more noisy than what usually is. But thank you all for joining me. It's all great to say hello to everybody. And I'll hopefully see you in the next live stream. Although, guess what? I've no idea when it's going to be.